That's good. All right, so we'll just go with default settings to see what the heck that does. Go ahead and stop the music. Try. See how well off things are. All right, what else can I make sure of here? I guess I should make sure audio is good. I think audio is fine. All right, so English, voice language, Japanese. Definitely Japanese for today. Oh no, it's frozen already. That's not good. That's not good. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Whew. Ha ha ha. Oof. All right, so this is version 1.000.00.00.00 of the benchmark. So before we play the game, let's see what are the recommended settings, and what are those? I've run this once and my computer did not melt, so that's good. All right, so we're dealing with 4K, but it's probably got some kind of DLSS stuff. Let's see. Graphics settings are high, whatever the fuck that means. Because, you know, one game's high is another game's muddy water blur fest. They've got DLSS. Which one? Which DLSS? Which one do they have here? Oh, just norm. Okay, fine. And it's on balanced mode. Ray tracing is off. Texture quality, yada yada yada. All this shit. Depth of field is on. I hate that. Motion blur is on. I also hate that. But this is a benchmark, so I don't fucking know. All right, let's just try the normal and then see how my system can handle or not handle this bullshit, I guess. And then excuse me. Oh, you know what I did? I forgot to do the audio. Well, we don't need this fucking audio. We're about to play the game, so. There we go. We'll just put on. Just put that on, right? Yeah. So it's not just total dead air. Me slobbering onto the microphone. So it looks like with that we're floating around the 60s on the FPS with just the default whatever it fucking sets. I mean, graphically, there was a screen tear just now. I don't know if that comes through on the stream. Without screen tearing, so far the graphics look good enough for me. But definitely not happy about the screen tearing. So I'll fix the audio for the next run when I try to do the settings the way I would game at. Which I don't know. I turn off motion blur and I turn off depth of field almost all the time when I game if I have the option. So technically that might give me a couple frames, a couple FPS here or there. Oh my god, we're getting double bass because the mic is doing a good job of keeping the peaky parts, the treble, I guess, and mids of my music from the speakers, but the bass is just, it's popping into my mic every time. Let me turn it down. Yeah, that's a little better. I should have also opened up Task Manager just to see how we're doing on the RAM and the VRAM. See, when it's super plain, we get pretty good frame rate there. Ew, what the fuck is that thing? What the fuck? Is that a Pokemon? It's like a frog hippo or toad hippo or something. I didn't do my normal crazy amount of hashtags. It's hurting my viewership. That's the croc from Batman VR game. Yeah, this is his origin story. Let's see, hashtag beta. Hashtag PC spec. Save. Hashtag bench. Benchmark. Monitor. Oh wow, I did worse this time. I did worse. It might be OBS dropping the performance a little. I think I got like, well, I don't want to say for sure. For some reason I feel like I got 28,000 score last time. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Can it run Crisis? Haha. I'm so funny. All right, that should be good for now. Okay, let's fix the audio issue, maybe. I'm gonna change it over here. Streamer. Okay. That should give me some audio. Yeah, it does. All right, so we can stop that and we can turn off that. Thank you, White Bat Audio, for keeping things groovy in here. Okay, so with OBS running and just the default 4K settings that this thing decided to give me for a 7950x3d and a 3080 Ti for the Win 3 Ultra. EVGA is, you know, since it's a for the win, that's an EVGA thing. RIP EVGA. We got a 20,000-ish score. We're looking at, you know, 60-ish FPS gameplay, but it did dip down to the very low 50s. There was also some screen tearing, which I do not like. Maybe I would put up with it if, you know, I had to for, like, you know, versus gameplay, like FPS shooter versus other people. Maybe I'd put up with it. I don't know. So now I'm going to just double check if okay, so I think I would do this. I would turn this on, right? Maximin I can't even talk. All right, so what is this? We got enable. It just turns on reflex for your frame generation. Or it can have enable plus boost. And it gives me my maximum GPU's clock speed, which sounds dangerous, but okay. Let's try it. Probably gonna make me restart, right? Graphics, that's fine, I don't care. I don't care. Ray tracing sounds also quite deadly. I mean, it looked pretty good, right? Like, what's the difference? If you turn on high versus off. Off, high. Off, high. Off, high. Oh, I see. Low. Yeah, I don't even know, to be honest. Should we try low? Sometimes low looks like shit, though. Turn high on. Yeah, that's probably not going to be a good idea. I mean, the way they advertise it, it looks like it's better. I don't know. All right. Texture, leave that alone. Fur, leave that alone. Grass, wind, surface, water, blah, blah, blah. Shadow. Yeah, what I'm really interested in is turning off this bullshit right here. No motion blur. Thank you. Depth of field. Nah. Thanks for trying. You see that fucking garbage? Who the fuck likes that? That looks horrible. It's like my eyes can blur for me, right? I don't need to be looking through someone else's eyes and get like double depth of field blur, right? Like looking at the middle of my screen, the outside of my screen is kind of blurred because of normal human fucking vision. Right? I don't fucking need this thing to blur and then my eyes blur again. For what? Who fucking likes that? I think it only has a use in like photos. That's my hot take. Depth of field is not useful for fucking video games or even movies. Fuck that, you know, unless, you know, maybe an artistic shot, you know, and then it comes into like clarity or something like that. But video games, to simulate the human eye, I'm looking at it with a human eye already. I don't need to look through my human eye and through another human eye. That makes no sense to me. So, nah. I think it's also like a way that sometimes developers can abuse both motion blur and depth of field to cover up, you know, things that aren't optimized well, or things that just weren't fleshed out good. So, nah, fuck that. Now, what does this do? What is this fog shit? Oh, okay, it just makes fogs look good or bad. All right, whatever. Variable rate shading. I'm not, yeah, I probably shouldn't mess with this, right? I don't really know. Ew, it looks worse. Okay. I don't want to fuck with that. All right, what's all this? Headphones, sure. Feline. Use the set voice type. To the voice type set during character creation. Wait, what? No, I want feline. Okay, whatever. All right, let's test those settings. Oh, did I apply the settings? Oh, fuck. It applies as you do it, right? Oh my god. Can we yeah, let's just cancel that. Also, I was supposed to look for like VSync or something. I wanted to make sure. Let me check for that as well. Okay, that stuff stayed on. Okay, that's fine. Ah, so here's my spec. 7950x3d 3080ti. Okay. I guess I could have turned on G-Sync for starting this thing up, but there's no fucking... What? There's no options for VSync? Whatever. Yo, Harlow, what's going on? Oh, your headphones aren't working. What? What does that mean? Oh, you can't hear me. I don't know. I guess I could try a little bit of chat. Let me see. What up, Harlow? Variety trimmer here. Dude, YouTube keeps changing me to top chat. I don't want that. I want live chat. It feels as if the performance is worse. after what I just did. Also, you definitely want to use the Xbox controller when I play this. Cool. Yeah, it seems worse, to be honest. I don't fucking know. Now again, the benchmark, I don't think they've updated it, right? But the beta build of the game should be, you know, a newer, updated version than what the benchmark is. So therefore, I think, you know, whatever this does isn't necessarily the whole fucking story. Not to mention, obviously, benchmarks are never the whole story anyway, because when you play a game, there's how you play is also going to determine the performance, you know. I don't know. USA. How about you? Cool. Yeah, we lost points. All right. Damn. So this is kind of depressing. Like, I thought turning those two things off, theoretically, if they're supposedly adding to the game, your score should go up, right? So I guess it proves my point that depth of field and motion blur are garbage, and that their only purpose is to cover up performance issues, right? So without those on, you're actually rendering the game at a higher quality. I mean, obviously, just trust your fucking eyes. It looks better without those things. But also, performance-wise, at least in this game, it is not doing a good thing. All right, well, let's quit this, I guess. Let's play the real game. So again, we're trying 4K. We're trying, man. We're trying to do this shit. All right, let's quit it.